they felt insulted because the man trained most of them. They murdered him. So my brother, why I'm saying all this thing for people who don't know, there is no government in this world that the military, except you topple it, it's fine, it's acceptable. If you
my brother, what you are saying is absolutely truth. But don't you think that we can break protocols?
Yeah, it will happen now.
This shedding of blood.
Yeah, it will happen. It will happen. Well, let me conclude now. What will happen is, in spite of what they have said, which they know is not true, somebody
it's a lie. Don't you see that after saying they come and apologize?
Yes. So what will happen is, look, let me tell you, USB government, they will put in place a machinery, something that will broker this thing to work. Because let me conclude now. To be honest with you, BDF right now, my brother, bigger brother, general, when he have defense, because these people should make help by every means. He defend the guys our land. Can everybody know here is so good. He defend the because the movement in the can go to go and attack it to not today. Butu the going on go hatchery batandia. You think if Habia or go Habia Ghana, Habi Constant, Habio Constant, they will not succeed. But our ambush was led against the Constant. Or poor not lot of zero when Koga family or man everywhere at go covered. So what I'm saying now is peace will be made, but the peace will bring unity. But what they have to accept is, my brother, is that USB? This is the name they have mentioned. It's scary. Or has in a USB declared. That's the problem. Or when you're in charge of US, I get me peace. That would be peace.
My brother, I go didn't. Okay, now for Hane Kuku, Fana or 40 states. Can I
of course. Okay, yes.
If I just a verbal battle, Hana them, Ndepa music verbal battle, propaganda and black unnecessary.
Yes, that is the problem.
They know very well, but this power tussle,
let me tell you,
I don't want to be part of this block meeting. I don't want to be part of it.
Yes, let me say one thing, Mazi, please. Let me say one thing. Now, listen. What you go since this thing in business, since this thing started, or we who say now the OS now heavily goes with force. Are you not seeing it?
That is it.
Before Hano, when anybody until he about to be made, nobody spoke a word.
And if Nigerian government succeed in taking this out, it will still affect us.
I am telling you, this is the only fear I have.
Once succeed, they'll take us out. It will take us back to 10 years back or 20 years back.
And that is the fear. But I know the USB government will do something. Nkwacha is capable. Philip Onyam is there. No matter how many efforts that failed, they will start again. They are military experts. They have warred. They have served. The end what it takes. They will still continue to consult.
Are they on the ground? When they Biafra now, I don't know. You probably know them better. I don't know. So that's why I always speak like somebody. I said the things I know. Are they on the ground? Nkwacha no and the rest of it. Or Hanona Aleba now. Or Hano diaspora. Are they the one? Because one thing I want us to understand. Where is this background noise? Oh, from Greg. So one thing we have to always take into account is that we don't have that consolidation back home. That is where it matters. So, but you are talking as if we are the one calling the shot at home, that we don't have these zoo governors who is in charge of our various states. Are you not mindful of the fact that all the states, these 40 states, that who is in charge, who runs it, is the Zoo politician, is the Nigerian politician? Am I wrong, right or wrong, Master?
No,
Hello?
my brother. Please don't be offended.
Come again, Christian.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, you want me to
come again, Christian. What do you say?
So I said, this brother, because I don't have my glasses to see his name, so I don't know his name, but he is speaking as if we are in charge on the ground, like that the USB government is running the show on the ground. But I'm aware that all these our 40 states, they are under the control, under the control of zoo politicians, the governors, isn't it? Is that true or not?
No, my brother. Let me say something here. Because of what the topic Massachusetts brought, that what we want is how we don't want what had happened before to happen. I want to tell you now. Because me that is talking to you, Solomon Nkwocha, this man is almost a general in the United States Navy. He all command the fleets. Now, Philip, if you don't know, from Olu State, Philip Nongwe have fought wars, almost countless wars. My Bosnia, my Lubok retired.
On Biafra land.
Amen into my body is not there. Now, here the same people, these generals, the command Ghana have before. And when was the defense secretary? And you would a general. I went with the secretary of defense. So before you do anything, here they were working with these people before now. These same people are under command of these same men. They are accountable to Nkwocha. Nkwocha is accountable to Obatobia.
Okay, Botuza Kineku, eh?
Yes, now.
Okay, and Gento, Hanochonda.
They're all of them. It was
okay.
Hello?
Well, these are the things I don't know. That is why, yeah. So
my brother, listen. This same our brother, both Butus, both Gentle, both Mekhani, all of them under control of Obatobie and Nkwocha and Philip. They are the one. They are the secretary. They are the one. They are paying, and they work with them directly. So now that Obatobie is no longer there, because of what Ogenker and the group did, because immediately that happened, they had money, they have to confuse them. That was the first thing that made me come into this thing. Mazitu said the problem was when this happened, for them to listen to another voice. That is why the thing came in. Voices begin. They had people who have hidden themselves. They came up. They said, don't agree. Don't agree. Don't agree. Don't agree. She can't lead us.
That was the genesis. That was where the whole thing
started. I heard that. Yeah. From Van they were saying, one you need to go and rubbish.
Exactly. And again, then because this woman was obedient to the call to Obatobie, when he said no single person must have no woman will have a contact from men on the ground. What happened was immediately success was asked to come and do account. This guy, they get angry. He brainwashed them because he was the one bringing money to them. They say it must be him. And okay, if he must have to be him, okay, my brother, come now. Obatobie now, this is where he is right now. At least now I am in charge, COS. Let us see, is it 1 naira? Is it 2 naira? Let us see how we move forward. That will not happen. No, why we are talking this so that we know if you have 40 men, if you have 20 men, if you have 50, so that we knew how to program this so that the money will still come in.
Yeah.
Somebody, they said, no, this is not him, heaven will fall. And
because I had Van Bam try to spin it, saying that Ngozo Rabeze, the intention is to get their informations and expose them to the zoo to buy them. So you see, they are being polluted. Their mind is being polluted.
The genesis of the problem is that's their
my brother,
problem.
let me say something here.
What I want us to focus on today now is
let me say that is purely propaganda, because if you recall, when our brother Gentle made the comment before this the one he did, he said Okis to fire is older than him, but he said he is his boy. He worked with him.
Yes.
And now he has collected money. He betrayed. Now, remember, when Biafra United one early morning, he came up, he said, breaking. People nearly broken. Yes, Christopher and goes on a man went into war with the Biafran Defense Forces. Ye gossip picture, today, what is them to say? Have you not vindicated Dr. Ngosora Beze? So in that propaganda, these are all lies from the pit of hell. So it will be addressed. I am mindful of that.
I hope you are right.
That will happen. Your fear is my fear. That it will not happen again.
Thank you so
but
much.
We will be praying that come September, let Obado be show up. Ogodi no onwe ihe okuru, ahugodi no ono ya. Because these people, they have lied to a lot of group. These people have lied to our people.
Too much.
Too much. So that's I'm going to conclude. But I want to assure you, my brother, that what you see happening is not that they don't know who these people are. They know Nkwocha. Nkwocha was with them. They know Philip. Philip was with them. All of them are together. All the whole effort you see they make, all those uniforms you see they wore, everything. Nkwocha is part of it now.
But brother, sorry.
Yeah.
That is one thing. That is the damage this propaganda have done.
Yeah.
This very structure that are in charge of the liberation army, then, they are the same people you have known. But these people use propaganda to go and destroy the relationship between him and the men on the ground.
Yes.
And that damage has not been repaired up till now.
Yeah.
How are we going to repair this damage? It is doable. It is. If we can't do it,
it will happen, my brother. It will happen.
It is doable. Let us focus on repairing that and make sure that these people disappear completely.
Because my brother, I want to conclude because I want to urge everyone, like I see what you are doing here. You don't want somebody to begin to blame them anymore. You just have your solution. So, because people are listening to us, I want to use this medium to urge the men on the ground. And I have said this last time in your platform, let them not engage in going after one another, because the USB does not mean no harm by decentralizing the institution, or will make their job easy for them.
Definitely.
Because you can't run all. Give no Nigodomigodo, give no na Nioma, give no Ibom, give no Nakwa Ibom. It will not work. Here with this, even this is the way army was. So I'm going to beg them, anything they have, if anything somebody have told them, let them see in their heart to see that what we want is Biafra. Tomorrow, Biafra, when the kind of see Biafra, that you will go home. So you might that's you will go home. Obatobi have said something, Badura question. If Biafra come, are you going to be the prime minister?
One day, very quick question, short question, because if you don't mind.
Okay, sir.
There are a lot of people on the waiting room. Oh, please, let's
I will do it quickly. I will do it quickly. Brother, is it safe to say that if Nkwocha was the one, because has that now, blah, 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 rubbish. Now, is it safe to say that if it was Nkwocha that was giving them command, that Botozo and the Gentle, would they have complied? Is there any truth to that?
My brother, let me make this clear to you. Now, I want to conclude. Let me make this clear. Under our Prime Minister Obatobie, Mambeme referendum, the defense secretary, of even Briggy is Engineer Solomon Nkwocha. His assistant is Philip Onyami. These are the backbone of Obatobie. And they worked with this man. They work with the whole men on the ground. What happened, like Mazitu said, they used propaganda because they did not accept Dr. Ngosora, but they used propaganda to deceive men. Because these people are also still with Dr. Ngosora based in USB. That is where the problem. Did you not know that? Ogenkere went to Onyami's house in Georgia? We talks. Yeah, war noya. Naya Malakpa Naya always military man. Not like that again. His house in Georgia. He will go down. Did you not see that happen? He threatened Philip. A retired Onyam Rogunine almost 8 wars. Yeah, war no. So that is the propaganda that Matrix is talking about. This is what brought about all this madness. They cook up these things, they put them up that people bought into it.
All right.
Who is Dr. Engineer Solomon Nkwacha now? Because all of them, he has all their numbers. They work with him. He's a hidden person. He's working with them. They know him. All of them. But because now they did not support Ngosora, but that's why and Philip, all the people are saying Biafra will stand. They say no. The people are brainwashed. So it can be resolved. It will be resolved. And like what my truth, your fear is my fear. That's I'm concluding. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's hear from our sister Divine Precious. You've been waiting for this long. Let's hear from our women. Women have been taking over the stage all this way. So let's hear from, we have our sister Divine Precious. We have our sister Ijoma there, and we still have our sister Ojugu on waiting room. So let's hear from our sister Precious. Go ahead and talk to us.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother Massachusetts. Greetings, Biafrans. We say we are seeing it, how it's all happening. And this time around is a critical condition. We needed a critical thinking. Somebody's mic is on.
Greg, okay.
Can I continue?
Off it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, just like my brother that just finished saying something, what brought me in was what can we do to stop this calamity that is about to befall our people?
Exactly, that is it.
Very important question. Now, I myself and I know most of people that have a kind of when you are sincere and truthful and want to be a kind of to stand by the truth, be it difficult or easy, be no matter how because now now it's time to show now that truthfulness and can stand with it, because today that the world is not okay is that because the force na harm the truth na mere or the weak, because in all around the funa all this go. It seems as you are standing alone when you are on the truthful side. But today, this generation and this our movement in particular want to make it as a kind of a thing of the past and to become a change that the future generation will stand to exist and to become better. Then how can we do this? How can we stop this calamity that is about to befall us? Okay, now, when you talk about how can we come together, because if you don't come together, something can happen. The question becomes, how can we do this now? Now, from the beginning of these issues, it wasn't the problem of this government or neither DPM. They started it right even before they carried our PM, which you have been explaining, which all of us knows. Now, when the exposition begins, it was from them, not even from us. When it comes out, it will escalate. And when it escalates, it becomes a big problem. When Mazi Simon was around, nobody cares about military. Nobody knows their plans. Nobody knows their in and out. Until this maybe according to one person that said that this one is from her, that all these things, the even hacking of her phone started exposing a lot of things. And today, this is where it has landed us. There is no more hidden thing. And even why I am not scared about, even though that is very, very, very scary and dangerous, but why I am happy is that the truth is clear. The fact is there to be proof. Meanwhile, when you have something in mind and you are acting another thing, you cannot tell me that you want this movement to continue. Just as Mazi Simon picked it up from when Mazi Nandi wasn't there to go. Why did you refuse this one now? Is it not the same thing that happened before? Now, when you talk about peace, we are trying to keep quiet. The other woman will continue to say, no more saga. You are hitting our PM on his chest. No, right there, she will start it again. How do we make this kind of peace? If you okay, let me take you and I as an example. Mazi choose. I want peace. You want peace. And I am the one causing trouble. You are trying to make peace. And I am even the one shouting more. Let there be peace. Yet I am the one causing the trouble. How can the peace be? How can it be achieved?
My sister Precious, you see, this unification I'm talking about our men on the ground and our government. Forget about all these people who are hanging by the side, all these content creators and all these people who call themselves media warriors. I am talking about the government and our military. How are we going to bring them together? What we break protocols. Let us break protocols to make sure that reigns among us.
That is what I'm saying.
Once we get it right, these people will disappear.
That is what I'm saying now. Now look at what I am trying to say. Though I am not trying to say that try to be with the government, because I cannot see how government will join them in the wrong way. That is the worst problem about this both of them coming together, because they are the people that disagree. They don't want to follow government. Then what do you want government to do? You cannot see the right thing and use because of the pressure to give up or to start doing otherwise. Otherwise, you will fail on the way. If they cannot, like, since this is the right thing to do, they refuse. The only thing I will say, it will take time. And a lot of blood, a lot of lives we enter it. That I sincerely understand it. We are trying to stop that is about to happen. But one thing that gives me courage, or that gives me a kind of, that keeps me going, is that when our leader will say that it's not man that will bring this freedom to this nation to be a reality, that is where my hope anchored. And if you see all this exposition that is going on, I'm telling you, it is only but God that is doing it. Because had it been that we are seeing it now coming out, we wouldn't have known where to start to be, or the correction to take, or even know how to start adding effort, or where areas to channel energy. I'm telling you honestly truth. As God raised Mazi Simon, I raised this our DPM. She needs help. She needs help. I pray the same prayer that our leader Mazi Nandi can say, God, give me 100 men. May God give her men to finish this remaining work. And for them, the military, we anchored our this thing to their hands. But today, we are seeing otherwise. I just pray that they will change mind to do the need, because one thing with this movement is that once you deviate from the truthful lane, no matter how mighty you are going to fall. It doesn't matter who have gone. It doesn't matter who have power, all these things. Authority is in the hands of the gods and the gods of the land. Once it leaves you, nothing will make you not to crush, because they don't have the armor, the ammunition that Nigeria has, the zoo has, yet they cannot defeat them. Despite all the arms they are using to come to fight them, they would dismantle all of them. It's because of the truth and standing by the gods of the land. But once you feel that you can do it on your own, or because you have already have all it takes to fight, ammunition more than Nigeria. I'm telling you honestly. But what was giving them victory was because of the land and the prayer that all of us in general are praying for them, asking God to give them that victory, and they have been winning. But if otherwise should be the case, I am leaving it for God. He knows how He will handle it. Though it is very difficult at this time, but I am seeing it that after this one, it will be over and it will be over. Though if we should avoid this death, I don't people must go down. But after everything, Biafra will come. That is how I'm seeing it. The only thing I'm praying is that God will keep us alive till we see it. But man can know, and I unite. Uniting is what I don't know. Unless them that started this stop it. Thank you.
Thank you for your opinion, my beloved sister, Divine Precious. I appreciate it for your opinion. And our sister Ojugo, go ahead and speak to us. Let's hear you. Are you there? Sister Ojugo, are you there? We can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Is Ojugo there? I'm not sure that she's there. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you. Okay, let's go to Ocean Monster. Ocean, are you there? If you're there, Ocean, unmute yourself and speak to us.
I am here. If I don't know.
Huh? Okay, Sister Joe, sorry, I didn't see you. Sorry, so sorry.
Mazi to survivor. Thank you so much.
Hold on, Ocean. Please hold on. Go ahead, Ijoma.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Biafrans. All must hail the United States of Biafra. Thank you, the Biafrans that understood why they are doing what they are doing. Like Mazi Chooks will say, we have no other option. And we must conclude this fight. And it is already in our hands to do it. We cannot leave it for our children. I congratulate our soldiers. I congratulate the United States of Biafra government for decentralizing our military. Most especially the last news of giving them the true name. Because it will not look good that we redeclared and we have a name, a country name, and our military will not be aligned to that name. It doesn't look nice, no matter what the circumstances supposed to be. In 1 year anniversary, we're supposed to be talking about the United States of Biafra military. Put it whatever you want to put it, but the United States, they carry that badge, United States use SB. It's the right thing to do. It's just the right thing to do. It doesn't matter piece or pieces, it's just the right thing to do because that is the everlasting name we have. That being said, like what our brother was saying about the people taking charge, our brother Nkwocha, you know, I'm not trying to flatter anyone because we know that propaganda, there's nothing propaganda will not do. When this thing started initially and being argued, the first question I asked when I heard about the name Nkwocha was, is he a new person? And I was told no, he has been there since our Obatobi. To tell you the truth, I was really not happy. I was not happy because if you are heading an army all this while, no matter the propaganda, there must be one that will say no to that. That is my own view. That is my own view. I know we were then one military taking command from one person, but in the whole commanders, we have commanders. It's supposed not to be only these two that will be loyal to you. If really you align yourself well, that is my own view. Even in association, there must be one that will say, no, it shouldn't go this way. So if this thing go that way, completely, Mazi Nkwocha also should ask himself a question also. Now, our military and our people, the greatest problem a human being have is a problem of change. It's only very few reasonable human beings that embraces change. It's like, let me tell you, example, in France, some of them are staying in France and they will know what I'm saying because I've lived there. When government want to make change, people of the city will come and say no. Okay, their own is understandable. They are afraid of the tax because when change comes, it follows with another responsibility, and it's already a high tax, and they themselves will say no. That's why anybody that lives in France will agree with me that France is very, very old in infrastructure, super old. I am saying what I know, and some people are living there. This is one of the reasons. Now, human beings always kick back to change for the fear of the unknown. We are building a nation. We must build our nation in discipline. If we really want the nation we are posting that we want, we must sacrifice to embrace that discipline. No nation of this world is permanent in their laws. No nation, even President Trump, the Russia own, they are all being criticized. They are also making change. Some changes is good for their citizens. Some also backfired. Did they make it to backfire? The answer is no. They didn't make it to backfire. They made the change that it will move forward. But when it backfire, did the people go and kill them? The people will also talk. So talk is supposed not to stop government. That being said, the people that is in question, in my own view, I'm saying the government is supposed to disassociate with them. Because you cannot tell me we have all these 100 generals and we are being killed the way we are being killed, and the governors are working freely as they want with anyone they want to associate. They go to church, they do Thanksgiving, they go to church, they take microphone and talk, and you say that something is not wrong. Okay, now, for those that are claiming that our government is not paying, where are they getting the money to feed? Are they working? These are questions underlined. So then what makes you to think that if government come back and you know that we don't even have enough because our resources is not in our hands, if government now go back to them or they ask for mercy, which I refuse, because it's mercy that kept us where we are today, and we accept them, what do you think will happen? This thing happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When that happened, I know the shock I have. For one good year, I don't even know that I'm on this earth. That's why I closed my channel. And in fact, when this commander came to spoke what he sent as a message, that was almost the same feeling I started having. I cautioned myself. I said, no, these people has already fallen out. So why are you going to suffer for them? I cautioned myself. You understand? So our people must embrace peace. They must embrace change. And that peace and change is only going to come through discipline. And the little I have seen, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, our DPM, she may not be getting it all right inside. But for us outside, we say she is trying. We have not given her 100%, but we have given her a credit pass so far. So I have seen that she meant well. She wants to do away with mediocrities in governance and thinking. Because if you don't build the citizens, you will never build a nation. It starts from us. So that change that we are running from, that discipline, because many of us, almost all of us, are still carrying that Nigeria mentality. That's why you see the name of Nigeria ringing negative everywhere. Because when they go to people's country, they still think that they are in their lawless country where politicians has no consequence for anything. Everybody do, especially since 2015. Nigeria has never had a president. And these people that are paying the people that are making this nonsense, these are the people paying them, the imperialists. The only way they can win is to put confusion in our midst and make us destroy each other. And they will have chance to take what they want to take. Because a pieces man and a troublesome man and a hungry man cannot think well. So they made sure that that will be the state of Africa in general. Then I ask, these people, especially our military, touring that way, after maybe they have chosen to go there and they like the money, I don't know, because many of them, their families are suffering for it. Everybody is suffering. It's not like they are not. We know the news from online. Now, does it mean that they are not seeing what is happening around Africa? Does it mean that they are not seeing people that are fighting the same fights they are fighting and making progress? Don't say they are already a country. No, it's the same fight from the same people. As we saw online, US military busted Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso did not make noise. This too much noise that we are making is a shame. A man that acts doesn't make noise. I'm telling you, me here, if I know that I have taken decision on anything, I don't make noise. You only see me by my action. Even my husband that married me know that one. Because why am I making noise? Making noise is to put myself in the field to tell you what I don't need to. Too much talk is what Nigeria used to enter us. We taught them how to govern through our agitation. Whatever they are fighting against us is what came from us. And that is what I love about Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. She talks so much less. When she wants to talk, she talks to the point. Everybody may not like it, but that is the true way to go. No other way than that. So now I use a Burkina Faso as an example. When they busted Burkina Faso, Traore did not make noise. But Traore went on ground to do something. And later, he dismantled all their secret surveillance that Israel helped them to mount. That is it. When you get that, you have gotten them. Because all these drone doesn't fly itself. If my people don't know, car fly riding alone, it's not true. Somebody somewhere is remoting it. It is not true. Everything, those are the things most of the NGOs you see in Africa, our own African people are helping them to do as they have job. And they will give thanksgiving to church and mosque and say they got job. And the job you get is to destroy your future generation when you have gone. And you that got that job, even as you are living like a rubbish. Because after paying you that money, come to their country now and you will know where you are. The only way you can enjoy that money is when you are there in Africa, even without your security, with your big car, and tomorrow one kidnapper, this and that. So we must change our thinking and really fight this fight. Saying that, like what I had now from one of our brother, that Okengwere took talks to go to our assistant secretary's house, and him being a military soldier, a soldier. That is a very good point. That is another thing that I don't know why our government is keeping too quiet. Even as we know we are not government, we are careful of many things. There are things we don't overlook anymore. Things that we have evidence. We have to use those things to give a very tangible example. That's how I live my life. You can be fighting me, but when I get one good evidence that I can use to strangle you, I will not miss it. I will never miss it.
Thank you,
because
my
that
sister.
is the only thing that will give us change. Thank you so much.
We have a lot of people on the ground. Let me just ask you one question. Use that question and just round up so that we can be able to capture all the topic we are discussing. Now, from the look of things, every one of us know there is a problem coming. There is danger ahead. We can see the dark cloud. Nobody can pretend about that. How do you think we can stop that dark cloud from raining? My sister Ijom, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. I'm there, my dear brother. Well,
yeah. Do you hear my question?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
How are we going to stop the dark cloud? Yes, it's a dark cloud, and nothing is impossible in this life. So the government knows how far they have gone, both sides, and the new military and the old one. But we cannot, for me, say that because dark is dark. You cannot change black to white. It's not possible. No matter what you mix black, that thing can never change to that color you want. It will give you another color. That being said, the people that we have known that has brought themselves out, either by indiscipline or by their action or by their utterances, my own take is that the government should do away with them. I don't know, but that is just the right thing to do, because I have no confidence that they will not do it again.
So you don't believe that government can do a move to unify everybody and make sure that this evil doesn't happen?
The government can do that. That's why I said I don't know how far they have gone inside. Then when you want to unify, the person you want to unify, is it that person going to really agree with you? That's one thing, because unification comes in two sides, it's two-sided thing. So if the government truly, because in unification, there must be an honest stand. That is another thing. There must be an honest stand. If our military, those in question, they agree and they have seen that they are being deceived with what is happening right now, even as they are not much on social media. If they have realized that they have been deceived and they truly agree to work with us, then the government should go to work and do what they're supposed to do. Because when you receive somebody that has befallen, you know how to place also to make things not to go wrong again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my sister. On your opinion, you have spoken, and Biafrans are here. The reason I ask so many questions I ask, I use topics I use because...
Choose, please. I'm on the move. Can I make some distance because I just
one minute.
You're
coming now. Just 1 minute. The reason I ask questions I ask and I say what I say is because of my position. In my own stance, with the information I have, I can say I'm an insider. With the information I have, I think I see. That is why I ask certain questions. And I know that we can do more to get things right. I will never do anything here to pull the government down or to pull anybody down. My target is Biafra. And I will never make any speech that will underrate the government or anybody. No, I won't do that. But I believe we can do more. And why I ask certain questions is for us to encourage us to do more. In certain issues, you can break protocols to stop something from happening. Except you have not seen it in the past. So many of us have witnessed this bloodletting before, and we don't want it to happen again. Biafra land have taken a lot of innocent blood that are crying today. A lot of innocent blood are crying for vengeance. We don't want more. If he needs us to go extra mile and break protocols, we should encourage each other to go to extra miles, break protocols, and make sure we stop this rain from falling. We can do it. We can. The only people that are enjoying in this very thing you are seeing are the politicians. And I bet you if this rain fall, I think I will stop it there. My brother Ocean, go ahead. Speak, Ocean.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Survivor. Thank you for this very important topic that you bring out a day like this. I greet you according by your time zone. Biafrans, I greet you according by your time zone. Master Choose, I have this little question before I proceed to you. Are you afraid?
My brother, I am afraid. Yes, I am.
Okay, good. Our sister here said that somebody will die in either way. People have been dying, people have died, and people will die. That is the most sacrifice. I personally, I don't want anybody to die. And looking at you, you know, psychological, studying you from the screen, Master Survival, you don't want to let any blood to lose. And I know that many Biafrans don't want anybody to die. DPM Dr. Ngozi Rabeze, as a mother, as a woman who have given birth to many children, she knows the pain of childbearing. I don't believe she wants anybody to die. And I want to put her word. I'm building on something. DPM said that she is willing to work with anybody. Am I correct, Master Survivor?
What do you say?
DPM said that she is willing to work with anybody that wants to work with USB government. Am I right or wrong? Good. Right. She said so, meaning that she's open to peace. I'm not trying to defend, but I'm trying to build up on something. Ndị Igbo si na ka ebu ọkụ agbala nsi egbe, si bukwala nsi egbe na agbala ọkụ. I hope you understand it very well, Mas choose. Right? Now, Biafrans, I have got you know, mmiri n'elu n'igwe, mmiri dị n'elu na eluigwe dị iche. Mmiri dị omimi n'elu ọ dị iche. That is when you see the cloud very thick, like it's coming tonight, or very scary. That's why you can have mmiri dị omimi n'elu n'igwe. I want to say that peace is obtainable, is achievable. The essence of disagreement is to agree, right? Massachusetts, I hope you're hearing my voice. Good. The essence or the meaning of disagree is to agree. When we disagree on something, we'll find a solution until we agree on something. Good. But there are certain people that can never agree with you, even if you give them everything totally in you, naked yourself. They will never agree with you. They will just make one demand that the devil will make. Give me your head. I hope you understand that. Just remove your head and give me. That is the only time they will agree with you. You know that what that means. It is very shameful that some Biafrans came into this journey that we are in today with a different motive from that of you, genuine Biafrans, and I. They came into this journey with different motive from that of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. Even though our entire leader, some of them have their plan before they join this journey. If you're looking at what is happening today, you know that now this is not just Ima Tuaman yesterday. This is not just happened of yesterday. A lot of things have been piled up and lingering without some people in the cabinet, even without Obatobie, noticing or knowing that. But it's playing out gradually. Now, the message should go to the men on ground, the soldiers on ground, the forces on ground. They are very sound. Some of them are very sound, brilliant, and intelligent. Outside education, I'm telling you this, some of them, they have wisdom. And that is why you see some of them surviving on a critical conditions. That is why you see some of them doing things that is very exceptional. Now, you generals, you men on ground, first of all, ask yourself, on all this brouhaha, on these problems, on this issue of today, and this who will be at the receiving end? That is why you have to search your conscience. When you're doing things, when you're talking, the way you handle things. Not only for you, think about the generations that will come after you. Think about the people that are looking onto you. You value the information that you had, that you are working with. Revalue some of the ideas given to you. Some of the pride, let me use the word pride given to you, because Nandaba is na Jajanja na Jabudike, Jajanja na Jabudike. Oh, he is to mad, to na bend them more. Makana. I wouldn't like to say now only one enough lodge and imagine them more, because now already he use we go, ha abuse we go that thing. When they will refer, they will make a wrong narrative of it instead of putting it right. So now look at it. These Biafrans that you threaten today, this man that you quote that you lost so much over to be Simon Eba, Nande Kano, Maz Nande Kano. Remember your journey from the Eastern Security Network, even from Omoma to that. This Biafran that you have talked down to, including the leaders, the 2-3 leaders we have, Maz Simon Eba, because whenever you touch Maz Simon Eba wrongly, you have touched Maz Nande Kano. Please take it from me. Then you take it to thinking that you are doing to Ngozi Orabeze. Then you put it in all Biafrans. Check the polls if you can. All these people that you're talking down on, threatening them, they have funded your security, your life. I hope ne am for. I hope ne am who mean. Only now today, it's giving you a man on direct or indirectly. You can understand the Goma Nefe more me. You can understand what I mean. Now, having said that, why the government? And in everything in this world, change is the only thing that is acceptable by those call themselves well-studied and elite. They say that change is the only thing that is constant. Everybody agrees with that. Now, how do you embrace peace, change when it comes? Even if it favors you or it doesn't favor you, change must happen. No matter you being a boss, your own boss, sometimes the decisions you make, the changes you make, it affects you in a negative way. But you look at it on a long run, and you look at it holistically, you see that it is necessary that you make that change for the situation to survive. Then you have to do it and take the pinch, no matter how it pains you. Now, our generals on ground, I'm mentioning your name. Yesterday, a commander come out. I don't know if he comes to, if it's an apology that he wanted to make, or he come to debunk, or he want to say things in his own way. When I watched those audios and the video, to be sincere with you, I don't think that any Biafra is pleased with that. Again, the second video. Now you now